1 o'clock. Back for recess. Lori Swanson, County Attorney.
I have an oddball question at the outset. I had heard there is a local access TV channel reserved for whatever, public events, and that there's only like one person that puts anything on there. Do you guys know anything about that?
No.
Is that John Wright?
I don't know who it is.
Is it YouTube?
No, it's on television. It's on some local TV. They reserve a channel for local affairs, and I know Helena. They do some events on it, and they do a lot of that TV Montana from the legislature on it. But a lot of that's on PBS too. But
Right.
anyway, someone just told me that there's Townsend Local Access TV channel, and apparently only one person knows about it because there's one person that does some little program, current events or
Find that
whatever.
person and find out.
Yeah. I don't even know who it is. So
Right.
what we got here.
That's the same letter, Corey.
Okay.
I talked to Win.
Yeah, he
and,
talked to me. Yeah.
So I took him off, and then what I thought is maybe just the four of us. That way there's no confusion with Val and Kirk. Your email. Thank you. I'll get that off this afternoon, hopefully.
Okay. So I'll give you a couple updates. Did someone receive in the mail an engagement letter from the firm we retained, Jackson Murdo and Grant?
Yeah,
Okay. Have you signed that?
yeah,
And did send a copy back to them?
yeah, we signed that this morning.
Okay.
Signed it, sent it, no.
Okay. Can I get just a copy of the signed one? I'll keep it in the file.
Okay.
All right. Interlocal agreement for law enforcement services. We had the meeting a couple weeks ago. I'm sending out final version with the edits that we did at the last meeting. As I understand, the city council's gonna take this tomorrow night and vote on whether to adopt it, and then commission's gonna, you're saying it's this Wednesday? Okay, this Wednesday.
Wednesday at 10.
And then we have a joint meeting, the city council and county commission coming up. And I thought May 12th was what you told me, does that sound right? So, okay, so I'll send that around here in a little while. I got contacted by R&R Taylor Construction, and they were asking for final decision notice that the contract was canceled with the search and rescue. If you recall, when we were gonna vote on that, it was the day when Commissioner Slipka was recusing himself because of his residence issue. So you voted to pay the amount due, but did not vote to actually formally cancel that. So I asked you to do that soon so I can send them a final letter, because they want to have it done. And we haven't done the actual final decision to cancel.
So you want a motion or?
Yeah, I would like a motion if possible. I'm kind of wondering if we need to throw it on next week's agenda.
I think it should be agended myself. The
It's-
first vote was actually in the legal agenda too, although it's, past the 30 days to challenge it, so I certainly think that this one needs to be hard, strong, and official and legal.
Okay.
Okay, just,
So is Monday's agenda already set?
no, it'll go on there, I just make a note what it'd be then. Final decision on, with R&R Construction.
Yeah.
And I think it should say building project in there again, we need to fully inform the public. R&R Taylor doesn't tell them anything. Building project for search and rescue, weed, mosquito, and extension. Final cancellation. Dash decision.
Okay.
So I had a trip, possibly it was gonna take me out of town Wednesday, I was able to cancel it, so I'll be here in the morning, and then I'll submit you a budget memo before, even though I know you did general fund last week, and I was gone for that, but I'll just submit my memo so you can see it. And then I'll be here for that morning meeting on the interlocal agreement. The new lawsuit that was filed it's a private issue that involves a trust and the succession of property. And the only reason we're included is if we want to assert any interests on any easements or rights of way. And so the area, I'll hand this to you, the area is sections 13 and 14 in range 8 north 1 west, which is just a little bit off of Weasel Creek Road by Winston. So I've gone through when I'm Montana Cadastral, and I went through all those parcels, and I'm not sure that it lines up quite with some of the names that are in this lawsuit. So what I would like to do is just pull these, there's some certificate of surveys that are listed here, certificates of survey.
Do you have another copy, Corey?
I don't, of that map, I just printed the one, but I can,
Okay.
Just do it, like, we'll watch down there currently.
All right,
I
thanks.
do have a copy of the complaint though. So I have 2 copies of the complaint, so we can make more copies for you. But essentially what we need to do is, I'm gonna pull those certificates of survey and then see if there are any county road or county easement or rights of way issues. And what I would like to do is, there's also any, royalties in gas, oil, mineral deposits, etc. So, and there are also some taxes that are not yet paid for the second half of 2016. So what I'd like to do is just file an answer asserting our claim to those things, and then a lot of times, as a lawsuit goes on, they'll settle those with us and we can drop out. But initially, I'd like to just file an answer saying we assert our claim to all those easements, any royalties, and any unpaid taxes.
Okay.
That sound okay?
Yes.
And then I know this attorney worked with, in fact, we were co-counsel together years ago. Good guy, I just haven't been able to reach him, we've sent emails, but work with him to attempt, it's clear what they're doing, either it's a bankruptcy or it's a trust transition, and it's kind of a complicated deal that he's gotta unwind a lot of other folks. And certainly we won't be the main, I guess, the center of the lawsuit, but obviously we don't wanna give up some property interest in the process. So you think I can come see you later and look at those certificates?
Yep.
Okay,
You betcha.
appreciate that.
In fact, if you get me a copy of that, I can pull some of that stuff out.
Okay.
So I don't have to stand there over my shoulder unless you want
Alright, well, this is my copy, but I'll.
to. Okay, I will make a copy and get back. to
Okay,
you.
well, I'll just come up, maybe tomorrow morning,
Okay.
because I've got a
sounds
couple
good.
things I gotta
You
file
betcha.
today. The Galzagori lawsuit, they had a scheduling conference in court 2 weeks ago. I have not seen the judge's scheduling order yet, so I'm gonna get a hold of Alan McCormick, our co-counsel, and just see if he has a timeline on when he thinks he'll get that from the judge. So once that happens, I'll get that to you. That'll lay out the dates of what events are gonna happen in that lawsuit. And then the same thing with the Bodett lawsuit. There is a scheduling order, and it's, federal court is real slow. So I think we're into the fall before the next round of motions. There's possibly a mediation sometime in like June or July, I think July. So I'll get those dates and get that to you. And we have Mako counsel working on both of those for us, and they're both good lawyers. I just sometimes when I'm not in the driver's seat, then I have to go out and get the dates. So that's what I need to do on those two. Other than that, and the uncertainty of the legislature, and I haven't yet scheduled the maintenance inspection on Dr. Campbell's clinic. I talked to Mike Myers, he's ready to do it, so I'll try and schedule that this week, or at least make the scheduling this week. I don't think we'll do it this week. We have a jury trial next week and one the following week in district court. But they're both probably 2 or 3 day trials. I don't think they're 5-day trials. So just keep plunking away.
So the Galzagori case with the scheduling, does that mean that it's not gonna be thrown out of court, or is that scheduling to determine if it's going to be dismissed?
It's just for every civil suit, they lay out a schedule of all the events just so everybody's set. They have asserted like 12 or 13 claims, so some of them could probably be disposed of with motions earlier, and then some of them may have to go through a longer process. It's Alan and I have talked about that, and I think when we get a little farther down the road, we could do another update with him. But I don't know if all 12 of those could be thrown out, with preliminary motions. Some of them would require some settlement of some disputed facts. So, actually, I shouldn't say that. I think they can get settled without disputed, or with facts all in agreement, but to get to that point itself takes some legal motions and briefs that have to be filed.
So I have another question, if I may. It's on Wednesday. We have 3 different departments that we need to still address. You, the senior center, which would be either Lori Lattice, or you, Mike, or Susan Goodgeesy, and then also the ambulance. Somehow those 2 got left off our schedule. Do you guys want to add Corey and those 2 just to Wednesday?
Who do you have on Wednesday now?
Solid Waste, Museum, Airport, Fair, and Library.
Have they been going quick, or have they been going longer than you've anticipated up to this point, the meetings?
Most been going pretty quick, I'd say.
Say 20 to 30 minutes per department. We were here till 2.
Is that
Last
long?
Wednesday.
Is that about the length you expected, or are they going slower?
About the length we expected, I think.
Okay.
So my only thinking is they should all be scheduled. So again, the public can sit in and listen if they want to. So what do you guys think?
Is that we have Corey, county attorney, ambulance, and senior centers, I think?
Well, Senior Center is also senior transportation, which is like Meals on Wheels. And I can't think of anybody else that isn't there. We'll need to talk to Win again, of course, just because he has such a big budget. And my thinking was that last Wednesday would be reserved for that. But I'm easy.
The
as
last
far as
Wednesday
what
of the
you guys wanna
month?
do. Yeah, the 26th,
Yeah, Wynn's gone.
okay.
So we wanna go 11:30, 11:45, 12 o'clock?
And then do we want to add Win then to that afternoon, if he's gone the 26th?
You do all of those on the 26th or the 18th?
The
Talking about
19th.
26th or the 19th.
Well, Corey just told us that Win is gonna be gone the 26th, so I would say for Win,
Oh.
the 26th is not an option. Corey had mentioned coming in next Wednesday because he doesn't have an appointment. So I'm asking, do you want to add Corey and those other 2 departments and Win to next Wednesday, the 19th, since Win will be here the 26th?
Why don't we just add Wynn to the 19th and then put Corey and ambulance, senior citizens the next week, because senior citizens, they're not gonna be able to work right around noon, are they? Because they're reserved food.
Well, Lori is the executive director of Rocky.
Oh, okay.
So she'd be coming from Helena. Susan's the commissioner from Lewis and Clark County.
That's right.
And they could empower you to actually speak for Rocky, or it might be better if they could, because they can share the more broad work that Rocky does, because it's a lot more than the senior center and Meals on Wheels. And so if we could get a hold of those 2, I think that'd be best. So your plan works for me. does it work for Corey, be a question.
Next Wednesday, I'll be in, I have a trial Tuesday, Wednesday, either finishing end of the day Wednesday or Thursday morning next week. And then I have one the following week that's a Monday, Tuesday, my guess is it's all day Wednesday following week as well.
If we could hear from everybody on the 19th, we could use the 26th as a preliminary working meeting to look at mills, look at entitlement share, look at all those little pieces of the puzzle and
Yeah,
Start putting them
I don't
together.
have a problem doing it on Wednesday.
The other option is if you wanna have me do it next Monday afternoon when I'm here with you anyway. That'll be a fairly short meeting because we're doing a caucus, right? We're doing the union caucus.
That's in the morning, the caucus.
It's in the morning?
Yeah, at 9 o'clock.
is Win here next Monday?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know we had to move a trial because he's a witness. He couldn't be here for the April trial, so we moved it to May. So I know he's gone. I know he's gone the trial days, which are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know about Monday. Should I call him? Do you want him here at the same time as mine? Or are you just trying to find a place to plug him in?
Right, just
Okay.
try and, yeah, the 26th would have worked if he was here.
Yeah.
So no, I'm just looking at trying to plug in the last 4 departments that we have.
You want me to call him?
Right now?
Fine by me. And yeah, we could do next Monday, we could split them up. I'm just putting the
What else do
question
we
out
have
there.
on Monday?
Well, we got that, at 1 o'clock at the Forest Service BOR and BLM.
Well, I'm just try to do them all Wednesday afternoon, we can do that.
It means, posting a revised agenda.
Don't look at me.
You are the chairman. So yeah, I'm not
I'm
gonna
doing,
check.
that's final, I said that before.
Howdy. I'm here with the commissioners and we're scheduling some various meetings and you got in the mix as far as a follow-up meeting with them on your budget. Do you want me to put you on speakerphone? They're wondering about, what are the dates you guys are wondering about?
Well, apparently we can't do Wednesday now, so it has to be next Monday. Is he here?
Are you here next Monday? I know you're gone the rest of the week. Are you here Monday? Nope. Okay. So maybe Wednesday the 3rd, is that your, so it's either this coming, what about this Wednesday afternoon? Are you around? Oh, yeah. That's right. All right. Hang on, I'll put you on speakerphone. So we both, you and I both have a meeting Wednesday afternoon that I forgot about. So he's gone all next week, so he's suggested possibly Wednesday, May 3rd. Is that an option?
That's a Monday, isn't it?
First is Monday.
Oh, okay.
We have a trial set that week, that days go to you.
Yeah, I'm planning, you'll probably testify on the 2nd, that Tuesday.
Okay. Okay.
They're contemplating.
Okay. If I had the final good bring music, I'd play it, but I don't.
So because that would, county compensation is on the 4th, right? So that'd pretty much be the end of your guys' preliminary budget work.
We're gonna need at least 2 county compensation boards. I don't think we'll get another one in for April. But we've got one person that didn't make it the last time and a new person. We're gonna have to bring them up to speed and kind of educate them a little bit. So I think it's unrealistic to think we would make a responsible decision in just one fell swoop. We could. They're both smart people.
The only other thing we do would be have a compensation meeting on Thursday, the 20th.
Would that work for you, Win?
You mean this
If we did
Thursday?
it in the morning- Yeah, if we did it in the morning, we could swing it, and then we could still be on the same time frame for May 4th.
Okay,
But I think there was something that was coming up, I think it was on the 8th. If I remember correctly, there was something on that week of the 8th to the 11th, somewhere in that ball frame, that compensation board that was supposed to be brought in front of the commission, I thought, but
so with the interlocal, I think that's the week of the joint meeting.
Yeah, 3 PM.
Yeah, I can't do it this Thursday.
okay.
And you're gone all next week?
Yeah, I'm in Colorado.
Okay. I'll see when those other folks can make it and put together a slew of dates and see what works for the majority.
Okay. I mean, you can always use Brandon and Sassett both here. I know they're not elected, but it is in the absence of the sheriff that Brandon could step in. So that might be something, if it works better for you guys. It's just kind of a mess here in the next few weeks. So,
Okay.
so when do you want to meet on the budget? You want to do the 3rd or?
It works for me, Win, but I'm just 1/3 of this group.
I'm fine with that.
Wednesday the 3rd.
Okay. Did you want to shoot at 1:30 again then?
What?
1:30, yes.
1 o'clock.
1:30?
That works for me too.
What about 1 o'clock? Can you make it at 1?
Yeah. I'll put it down at 1 o'clock on Wednesday the 3rd.
Okay.
That's it?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. You bet.
See you.
Bye-bye.
So I would suggest those other 3 then on Monday if that works for you, Corey. That way we don't have to fight the revised agenda issue.
Well, it'll be the afternoon before a trial, so my goal will be to as quick as possible and get out of here. Cause there's always something that comes up right before a trial, so.
If, could we do before the, union caucus, so like 8:30?
I'm fine with that.
That's 24th?
Yeah.
What day is that?
And Monday the 8th.
Yeah, I could do that.
And then the senior center and ambulance, we could do either that Wednesday or Monday in the afternoon, whatever works for them. If that works for you guys.
What's that? That's before the caucus.
Yeah,
That's Corey.
yeah, that Monday afternoon after the partners meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, it's after that.
Yeah, and I would
That'll be-
actually ask to skip my 1 o'clock with you next week, cause I'll be doing trial things.
Trial stuff.
Oh.
So I can just meet with you in the morning?
So then we'll do ambulance, Rocky in the afternoon of the 24th, right?
Yeah, and if you give me a time, Franklin, I can let Mary Mystic know with the ambulance, and if you could let Lori and Susan know with Rocky, that would,
24th can have the ambulance, and what's the other one?
Rocky Mountain Development Center,
And that's gonna be on the
24th.
24th.
you have to tell us what time.
That partners meeting doesn't take that long, does it?
Generally an hour and a half to 2 hours.
What if we had it, well, you don't wanna have it during the regular meeting then?
Franklin, it's all regular meeting.
I mean, on that Monday,
Do you have room to schedule them in the morning, or do you wanna schedule them out?
yeah, we could schedule them in, okay, so, at, 11:30,
For which one?
I don't care.
Call up the ambulance at 11:30 then, Mike, and that way Lori and Susan can schedule around lunch. I don't know if that's a benefit or not for them. And if it works out to switch the two, then we can do that, because the agenda
Okay,
says
just put
time
ambulance,
shifts the other to change.
budget, report, right?
I would say stick with the same language that we have. That'll be just easier and more clear for the citizens.
Well, that's what we've had, is, before we just had working meeting / budget, so it's just be ambulance, budget, / budget. That's what it will be anyway.
If you want the language to, again, inform the public, working meeting dash, fiscal year 17-18 preliminary budget review, senior center dash, Rocky Mountain Development Council, and then ambulance dash, Mary Mystic.
You don't have room to put all that down here. Okay, I'm ready to set it off here, so it's off of here now.
And Mike, how about I wait to hear from you, since I think Mary being local is easier to jug around time. Whatever works better for Susan and Lori, I'll put Mary at the other
Okay.
time. How's that sound?
Okay.
You have anything else, Corey, or?
Just that I haven't heard from the lawyers yet that we're working out the deal in that subdivision, so, you know, I know they have their own reasons to go quickly on it, so I'll let you know. I'll check in with Nicole, see if she's heard from them.
She's on vacation until Wednesday.
Till Wednesday, okay. That's all I got for now. For now,
Okay.
okay?
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
Stay out of trouble, everybody.
Sure.
Do we have anything else, Franklin?
No. What time's the health board meeting?
3, always at 3, same times we've had for years.
I thought it was 3. Okay, I guess that it till, adjourn it,
Okay.
1:30. Oh, well, that's okay.